given.
Goddamn soul.
Proud, why? Because we live a life that we are happy and proud of versus complaining for what we have been gifted. We are proud to be gifted the life that we have, and we will not complain for what we have. Period.
Well, you asked for it.
Okay, so what, like...
Could be worse, but we are grateful for what we got, but we deserve better.
Never
you guys
enough.
are Americans.
You guys is a lot of people, and second of all, we are not American. We are owned by America.
You have American passports.
But what are we allowed to do in the general sense? We fight for y'all. Let me not say we, because I was born in New York. We fight when you ask us to fight. We pay when you ask us to pay. But if we ask for something, God forbid. So do not get me started.
Can you guys vote?
So to an extent, but current status, we will soon not be even able to vote. And that's not just Puerto Ricans, that's women, that's Puerto Ricans, and that's many other people of color.
Is that what segregation is?
Nah, that's America, babe.
Oh,
Welcome
shit.
to your country.
America.
I find it interesting because, like, Puerto Ricans are, like, the only Hispanics that don't got a country, but y'all niggas are so proud, bro. Is it crazy?
That is very untrue, but it comes from no. That is actually very
pride with no nation, bro.
very untrue. We are not the only ones without a country.
Look, your nation is in your heart, okay? It's in your heart. That's all that matters.
Listen,
Don't
whatever
mind him.
you
Don't
say,
mind him.
at the end of the day, your truth is not mine, and I'm okay with that. Your truth
Niggas
is
got all this
yours.
national pride, but they don't got no nation. That shit crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy when you think about the respectfulness of it, but again, your truth is your own.
I mean, it's a fact. Puerto Rico's a territory.
It is a fact.
Yeah, it's not a country.
It's not.
And I always kind of like laugh at like the pride that they have is like they got all this pride, but it's like you guys are Americans, bro. Like you guys aren't like, don't
Why
have any
is
real
that
sovereignty.
laughable?
Well, because they try to take the plight of other Hispanic countries.
In what way?
They try to take the plight of like the rest of the Latin world who, don't have American citizenship, that actually do have sovereignty, who actually do struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to, say, look, we're with you guys, but not really. Y'all niggas are Americans, bro. Like you guys got citizenship, you guys can come in and out, you guys got all the opportunities. So I don't think you guys like cosplay to have like the same suffrage as like the Latin community, but you guys don't have it. You guys are Americans.
That's
you guys are very privileged.
Untrue. But
You guys are
there is
extremely
a
privileged.
privilege to an extent. There is a privilege, 1000%. However,
A huge privilege, the best
that
privilege.
is a confined privilege. We are not privileged to as much as you think, and the limitations go beyond what you probably know about. But that
There's
also
no
involves.
limitations. You have all the same rights as an American.
That's a really funny thing to say.
You guys are born with American citizenship. You can come into the continental U.S. and get all the same opportunities. Like other Latin countries would kill to have that.
Kill is wild, but I do think that yes, there is an amount of privilege, but nothing should stop being prideful. Why would I stop being prideful from where I come from?
Question: would you consider yourself America first or Puerto Rico first?
I'm human first, always.
No, but
Well, I give you two options.
Yeah,
that's great. I don't need to oblige to your options.
It's a podcast. You answer a question. It's a simple question.
No, is this it? Yes or no?
That's great.
It's just because I'm just curious.
Just say no comment if you want.
I do not have an answer to your question because a place does not come before who I am. And I am human first, no matter what. My color, my place of being, where I come from, does not change the way I believe.
I see why you're single.
Because
I will stay that way until somebody can see
You just
what I
gave a whole
see.
rant about Puerto Rico and pride. Where you're from does make you believe. Like what?
No, I'm saying why they are prideful. That was your question, not what I believe in. You asked.
It was 100% what you believed in because you said
question.
we said we, so you were identifying with the collective.
And I also said not to speak for everyone because I am who I am. Did I say that or did I not? Roll it back.
We
10 toes
Everything
down.
was we. It was speaking from the collective. You're speaking as a Puerto Rican.
Yep.
Like.
I support you.
What?
Ask your questions. I will answer my way. If it doesn't agree with you, this is why we are strangers. It's okay.
Yeah, see, this is why women can't have power, bro. Like, this clown war stuff.
All
like,
right. Women, bro. Let's calm down.
Yeah, like, this is like...
How dare you?
Can't even,
Let me show you some of the tweets coming from our president and then tell me women can't have power. It's a women thing.
You are
Please
fake
move.
news.
He's better off than Kamala Harris for sure.
I'm not even gonna go into that because I'm not basing this off of a singular woman.
That's who
Somebody
ran for
else.
president, though.
Because
That's who
men
was
don't
allowed
give
to,
an
yep.
opportunity.
Men don't give opportunities?
No.
How so?
Especially like when it comes to
It's a mic, please.
choosing a woman president. Even women doubt a woman president. I've heard it before.
You
but
do realize that she got put as a Democratic nominee without actually like getting it and earning it, right?
I
Through
heard about
conventional
that.
means. So,
I heard about that.
so she got a female
But
privilege
when it
right there.
comes to I feel like a lot of things are set up, but
That part. That's what I was trying to. Yeah. She got a no, it's not her.
really though,
How
They
so?
just
A lot of
rolled her
women
in
aren't
as a
given the
presidential
opportunity.
candidate.
like when
Puppets on
Hillary
puppets on
Clinton
puppets.
was about to come into, well, when she started going for the president,
Yeah.
showed election and whatnot.
Yep.
I feel like a lot of people didn't give her a chance,
Who?
but whatever.
Give who a chance?
Misogyny.
Hillary Clinton.
What if like people
But-
just didn't vote for her because they didn't want her to be president?
Period. There's not enough women in government.
You think it'd be better for women to be in government?
Yeah,
Why do you say
The
that?
right women.
definitely.
The right women. Okay.
And I've seen a couple of more women. I'm not really into politics,
Oh,
honestly.
fantastic.
But
We couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. And
Forget about it.
Yeah.
So you
all I
said
can
women
say
have
is
opportunities. So
on the Congress, like, there's not a lot of women. And even the Congress is made up of a lot of older people, like above 50 and whatnot. And whatever.
okay. You said earlier like something about like women don't get like opportunities or something.
Yeah, when it comes to that. But,
I
like,
disagree.
not
I
like
think
they don't
women
get
have. I
opportunities.
think women have more opportunities than men do. Actually.
Nah, actually, I don't.
Oh
Because
really?
men
you
love
don't or
to,
women don't?
I don't think women have all that. Like, yeah, sure, you can have an opportunity, but when it comes to opportunities, it's usually given for a favor.
Okay. Name one opportunity that I have that you don't.
I'm not saying it like that.
Yeah.
That's quite literally what you just said. Like women don't have the same opportunities. I'm saying like what opportunities or rights do I have that you don't have?
I meant opportunities as in a way like they're not given the chance to do something. Not as in like,
That's wrong because they do have the chance to do it. I would argue that women actually have more opportunities than men do, and more rights too in
nah,
2026.
Definitely
Really?
not. Definitely not.
What? Why?
Because
Well, how am I
like,
wrong?
okay, so simply put, men know which gender to play with. And when it comes to women, men will play with women when it comes to certain fields, and they will choose to dominate.
I think
in
we're
those
going more
fields,
emotionally right now.
and they will
How about women
just
dominate?
fuck it up
how
for
about
women.
How about
and
men?
so then women
how
end
about
up
men dominate
not
fields
being
because-
in those positions because of men. Like, do you understand what I'm
No,
saying?
I know
or
exactly what you're. The job fields that you're trying to describe that are male dominated because women simply don't want those jobs.
Thank you.
Like
No,
what?
but when it comes to even government, like, and not all jobs.
What in the government?
like,
Government is
some-
huge. There's lots of positions in the government.
I'm saying just like
Specify.
Congress and stuff. Mainly Congress. When I say
Women
that, I'm saying,
can
like,
run for
people
Congress. There's a
who
bunch of
really
female
vote
congresswomen
the
all over the
laws
place.
in. The people who vote the laws in, I think there should be more women on there.
Okay, I would argue that laws generally favor women very much.
If you think that.
They absolutely do. We live in a gynocentric social order. We have all types of laws and benefits for women that, quite frankly, I would argue women have more benefits than men do and more rights than men do.
What do we have?
I
Maybe
What do-
can
what do you
see why
have?
you say
Yeah.
that.
Women attend colleges at a higher rate than men. Women are starting to earn more money than men. Women are graduating college from a higher
Women
than a higher
are
rate than
doing
men.
way better than men right now.
And,
Yeah.
so, like, for women to sit there and say, like, "Oh, we're not getting all the same opportunities," I would argue women have more opportunities than men do. You guys can go ahead and kill babies all day if you guys want. Men can't do that. You guys have the right to abortion. You can go ahead and decide to terminate a pregnancy. The man has no reproductive rights whatsoever. Women serve 60% less
Women
time.
are doing better. Yeah.
So then, what are we talking about when it comes to women not having opportunities?
Oh no, we got the opportunity.
Yeah, you got the opportunities.
We got that.
We got
Yep.
everything
We
right
got it.
here.
And men
Did
still
we get
dominate
as
certain
much as
fields.
we
So what does that
deserve,
tell you?
or
I
we
probably
get that
used the wrong
opportunity?
So hold on, you have all the
Ridiculous.
opportunities, you graduate at a higher rate, and men still dominate certain fields. What does that tell you?
Depends on the field we're talking about, in my opinion.
I think he's just talking about in general, and
All
I
the
do
most
agree.
useful
Yes,
fields
like
that control
women,
infrastructure
like women
are
do have
dominated
it.
by men.
We do have it.
The medical
all
field?
the most important fields that control infrastructure and society progressing are dominated by men for a reason. Why?
That's men's work. That's blue
Women
collar.
just don't want to do it.
Infrastructure.
Exactly. Women don't want to do it, and women are
They're
lazy.
going to
They
be out
tend to
there
be lazier.
working hard.
They
under
tend
the
to-
sun.
Oh, no?
We tend to move
No?
on a cycle.
Damn, damn.
Where are women lazy?
Well,
and in
damn.
what field are we
We tend to
talking?
move with our bodies.
Okay.
I'm trying
Men
to...
dominate physical labor jobs.
Duh.
Men tend to work more hours. Men tend to make more
Duh.
sacrifices and
Duh.
work harder jobs, more dangerous jobs,
Duh.
etc.
Duh.
What do you mean, duh?
No, sir.
Because is the woman not the one that is meant to stay at home and take care of children?
Yeah.
Is
she
that
is.
not in
She is.
traditional sense?
So that
a
is
woman
why
stays
that is
home and a
why
woman
they don't have
cares
the
for
same
the child.
proclivity. That is
So a man
precisely
will
why.
work more hours
That is
if a woman
precisely
is
why.
at home
That is
caring for
precisely
children.
why they don't have the same proclivity to work as hard as a man. That's exactly why. And this is why
I don't want to work as hard as a man.
I know. And,
Yeah, it's just all
and
the
you can't
brain.
either.
Like it's not like physically like you
And
know.
this comes back to what I said from the beginning and how I started
Yeah.
this. Notice how we asked direct questions. She couldn't answer it. She's over here talking about opportunity this, opportunity that. The reality is women shouldn't have power. When you guys have power, shit gets fucked up. Every society that's run by women goes down into the ground. Can you name me a female-led society that stood the test of time? Any of you?
Matriarchy.
No, that's
No.
false. There
What's
were
false?
women rulers in Africa. Like,
Okay, where are those
And in Mexico
civilizations
right now.
History
Didn't
does
they have
not
a
say
king,
that
though?
shit because men run it. Men love to
No, we
claim
have a Mexican.
their dominance.
We have
and
a
it's not
No,
that.
lady
but,
as a
but
president
what
in
happened to
Mexico.
civilizations? They're destroyed by men.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Being
by
destroyed
men.
by men makes
Yeah,
sense.
so they
By
can't
men.
last. This is why women can't lead.
No, that's not true.
I think that just
Even
shows
men,
that
look
we
at
get
your
overpowered
president. Like
by
you
men.
said, like
Would have been a way better candidate than Kamala Harris.
fuck all of them. I really don't care about politics.
Yeah,
but
the government is fucked.
So why
when
you
it
arguing
comes
Then why are
down
you
to
arguing
it-
politics?
Why
if
you
you don't
arguing?
know anything about politics.
If you don't like it, why you arguing it?
Yeah.
No, because
you
it's
brought it
like
up.
y'all are just saying, oh, women can't be in leadership roles. That's not true.
They shouldn't be.
Y'all think that men are the only ones that
shouldn't be.
should have
Except for in businesses.
their
No.
Yo,
the
you know-
majority of women don't have leadership skills. The majority of women are not necessarily going to be good decision makers. They're
when
not
you a
rational.
we
woman
They're not
raise
hater?
the family,
They're not logically sound.
when we take care
I
of the
think
home,
we're talking to a woman hater.
when we have
But
to argue
you're right
with
in
y'all
to an extent.
about this and
But
that.
To an
Hold on,
extent.
but you know what's crazy? Women didn't choose Kamala herself. Why is that?
Right.
Women. So in your whole argument, your own kind didn't choose women to lead anyway. Because I guess for whatever reason,
Right.
they know that she won't
Most
be
women
good.
also prefer male bosses, by the way.
They do.
FYI. I find that interesting, how most females prefer male boss.
Mm.
I gotta find
but
where that's
honestly,
written.
What?
Motherfucking.
What do you want to say?
I'm
You've been
just
wrong about everything. You
curious.
might as well go again.
Me or her?
Both of y'all been wrong.
So
about
What have I been wrong about? Just curious.
female prefer male
it.
bosses.
Well, you couldn't answer a straight
I
question about
feel
Puerto
like
Rico. You
I answered straight.
first you said it was like I'm part of Puerto Rico. No, I'm not. And it's
I
like
never
what?
said that.
Okay, man.
That's okay. You can't answer straight either. That's fine. Go ahead,
I
babe.
see why you're single.
I answer
That
things straight
means
up all the time.
absolutely nothing to me.
There's nothing
That
to
means nothing.
there's nothing to hide here. It's just I just
Can I
find
be
it
honest?
funny
If
Okay.
how
life
Puerto Ricans
to
like
you
have all
is
this
about
national
finding
pride,
a
but y'all
partner,
don't got a
then
nation,
that's
bro.
wild.
You guys are Americans. Like it's funny to me how it's like
I
you guys are
never
Americans.
claimed to not be American. When
You wouldn't
did
even
I?
ask. You said Puerto Rico or America first. You wouldn't even answer that.
When
Yeah,
did I claim
simple.
to not be American? Exactly. So
You
don't,
wouldn't even
don't,
answer the
don't
question.
put something to me that I did not say.
He literally
Thank
asked you America
you.
first, or Puerto Rico first. You wouldn't
He
even
did
answer.
ask that.
Yes.
I
So,
did not claim an answer.
Which one is it?
Which one is what?
America
we are
first, Puerto Rico first.
in what sense? If you
right,
want a basic answer, yes? You want a yes,
Yes,
or
See,
no?
or
like this is why we'll just move on. It's just fine. Like this just proves what I said. Like
It proves
like,
nothing, but please
just proves
go ahead.
everything. This is like liberal, progressive ideology. Like dance around questions. Don't give straight
Man.
I mean,
answers.
I really wish I
I'm
was more
this, I'm
knowledgeable.
oppressed.
to, like,
Ah.
but
Oh,
in-
because
Emotion.
let
It's
a
like-
woman ask for
it's
more
crazy.
information.
Emotion.
Oh,
It's just
God
crazy. It's a
forbid.
very
Emotion.
direct, straight question.
God forbid a woman asks a question.
I mean, don't play the victim right now.
Bro,
Relax.
okay.
Like, we
Yeah.
gave you a chance.
I got
you
you.
fucked it up.
Crazy.
Yeah.
If you had to choose to go to
Mhm.
war, who would you go for? America or Puerto Rico?
Oh my God, what's the war about? Why are we going to war?
Just for oil.
For oil?
Yeah,
For oil, we're going to war.
yeah. So who would you choose, America or
And
Puerto
if
Rico.
I choose, and
no,
baby,
America or Israel? Sorry, America or Puerto
that
Rico?
that
Okay.
part, yeah. So obviously you're confused.
Which one?
Off instinct, who you choose? Who you pick?
Haha.
Who you defending?
Which one?
Are you really
It's pretty
saying
simple. It's pretty
Puerto
simple.
Rico or America?
Yeah, which one?
Bro, just move
To
on,
fight
bro.
for oil?
Just move on, bro.
Baby,
Just
baby.
move on.
Oil
That's
doesn't
This
matter.
is like I already know
Does
what type of
America-
topic
Oil
she's on, bro.
matters very much.
She's from New York, bro. Progressive,
Oil
progressive
matters.
people, like they can't
Oil
answer.
is bad
Bro, New
important.
York sucks, bro.
Bro, it's
Holy.
like, you know what I mean? I already know what type of timing she's on, man.
Yeah.
Progressives,
Trying to
this is how
raise
they do
bait.
shit. Yeah, like, you just move on.
It's fine. All right.
Can't answer questions. Everything, I'm a victim.
Oh, I'm
okay.
no,
No,
victim.
you're just-
I'm no victim. But y'all are great at putting words in my mouth. So please do it. Do
Don't
it
put
again.
words in your mouth. You just,
Do it
you just
again.
don't. You just
You-
refuse
Do it
to answer
again.
You didn't say
questions.
anything.
and
No,
make
I
any
ask questions
cogent
because
points, like-
I'm not fucking stupid.
It's
I'm gonna
quite
ask
the
the
contrary.
question. I'm gonna ask
actually-
the question.
It's
I
actually.
mean, on a fair note, I
you're
will
not as
say
intelligent as you think you are.
they're asking just a real quick, fair question.
Thank
Like,
you.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you ask me, I'm Cuban.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I don't get me wrong. Some shit goes down, and I live in America. I support America. Great, then it is what it is. I'm here. I support where I live at. But if you ask me, what am I? I'm Cuban. So I think it is a very
1000%.
fair. Just
But they said
Well, I
for
think it's-
oil.
I think it's
there's a
being made
difference. You guys
more-
have a national identity. They're Americans. Like,
No, I
this is
know.
why I make fun of Puerto Ricans, because like they say, I'm Puerto Rican. Hey, their flag is shit. Like, bro, y'all niggas are Americans. It's a territory. Like
But
this
that's not
national.
like- it's
and
just
and
a
the thing is,
territory
like,
is
they
not a
try to
country.
sit there. I know
There
it's not a
is a
country. That's the point.
difference.
It's not a country. That's the point.
Exactly.
But they try to go ahead and stand beside the rest of the Latin community and be like, we're with you guys in the strife. No, you're not, bro. These guys got to immigrate here. They got to get citizenship.
Yeah,
they
I'm
got to
not
fucking
that.
sneak in on the
That's
border
not me.
or come
That's
in
not
on
me.
vessels.
Die
Like, you
in the
guys are
ocean.
Americans.
That's not me.
Literally. And you guys try to take the Latino plight. And like, nobody calls you out on
Not
that. Like,
I.
you guys are Americans, bro. Like,
Not
you know what I mean?
Well, look, I like Puerto Ricans. We're just asking where
Trump
you
was confused,
would fall
too.
on. That's all.
Trump was.
I just find it.
Confused
I just
as
find it
fuck.
comical. You know what I mean? It's like they try to take the Latino plight, and it's like, bro, y'all niggas are Americans. Like, stop. You know
Well,
what I mean?
they is they and I am I.
Okay. Just
Bro,
pass.
shut up, bro. Like, what
Shut
the
up.
fuck is it? Like, they is there and I am I. Like, what is this? What is this
yes,
fucking,
I
like,
am not going to speak for
garbage?
all of them.
What is this, like,
my
progressive
beliefs are probably very
garbage
different
ideology?
from
They
theirs.
is there and
Bro,
I
you're
is I.
funny. You're
Like,
funny.
Their
nothing
beliefs
makes
are
sense.
not my
Besides me.
beliefs.
Like, see, this is why, like, like, this is why women can't. What is this? Could you
That
imagine this
is
woman
why.
having power?
Yeah.
They is there and I is
If I were to say
I'm
that
black,
to
you're blue.
every
Yeah,
man,
like, what?
let me say that
Tomato.
to every
What is
man that
this shit, bro?
responds the way that I
What's
What
the
is
difference?
this?
What's the difference?
It's just
Cool
moronic. It's like moronic,
Cool
feel good
stuff.
garbage. It's like this is like progressive ideology. It's toxic as fuck. I could tell you you're from New York City. This is exactly the way they argue. People from the Northeast, no real arguments. Just like I feel like this and they is there and I am I, and you think everything you say is profound when it's really retarded.
Oh, I don't.
It's low IQ.
I don't feel that way. But
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. Oh my god, man. I thought
No, 'cause
I get tired of doing this show on the college campuses,
College
and it's like,
campuses.
what the fuck, man?
Part 2.
Oh my god.
All right, we got some
What's that?
chats here from the audience.
Just feel good, heebie-jeebie garbage, man. Like, this is progressive ideology shit is toxic, bro. It makes you low IQ, makes you retarded. Like, guys, do not. This is why men need to lead, women need to follow. Like, these girls can't even make arguments, and they're over here talking about, like, women are oppressed. You guys have more rights than us, bro. Like, this is some fucking bullshit. Women have more
No,
rights
we
and
do have a
privileges.
lot of. We do
than
have a lot of
men.
control.
we have a huge advantage over guys.
We do have a lot of control.
Literally, anybody who argues that is just ignorant.
Yeah, but you guys
Because
wouldn't have
we
said
do.
that until I proved it to you. Like, you guys were like, well, wait, hold on, baby.
Yeah,
I
I've
do
been
have more
proven-
rights and
First of all,
privileges.
we was listening
what
to a conversation.
I was not proven
more
nothing.
advantages.
We was listening to a
Like, in
conversation.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can get
Well, you
30
were the one
times
that
more
brought up.
help
You
than
said
any
you was
man
listening
will.
to a
Yeah.
conversation.
I did.
You were
Yeah.
agreeing with them that, like, oh well, I don't know, maybe women do have less. It's like,
What?
Mm-mm.
I was agreeing that we have the power. I really do. Like
after
we.
the fact.
What?
Mm-mm.
But
I
we're
think you're
still-
confusing
we
me with
still
somebody
complain
else.
too, though.
Ooh.
Because I was like, yeah, women, we got it good. We do got it good.
Women live life on easy mode. If I'm
Very
gonna be
good.
very honest. You guys live life on easy mode. If it's up to me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna say it.
Shit, I'm gone
I
cold
would,
mode.
I wouldn't have you guys
You
vote.
sure do.
I would take some of your guys' rights away. I think women have way too much power and it's created the
we
downward.
do.
Let me finish. Stop giving ad libs. I truly do think that a lot of the problems that we have in society is because we give women power and we made you guys equal citizens. I think we need to make you guys back in the kitchen. We need to focus on taking away your right to vote and having men back in power, centralized with men. That's when this country thrived. That's when this country was the best. That's when this country built up. And then when you let women get into the play and they start making emotional decisions and everything, you guys are not designed to lead. You guys are designed to have families, nurture children, etc. You guys don't understand how the world works a lot of the ways. And since you're emotional and erratic and you make your decisions based on emotions, you guys just not stoic decision makers. Or
I'm glad
logically or
I
rationally
don't
sound.
live here.
What was that?
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't live here.
Well, Canada's a failed state because of feminism, matter of fact.
Oh, they're
That's why your
failed?
country fucking sucks.
It's even worse.
They're
Yeah.
failing.
Canada's a failed state
I feel more
because of
safe
female
in my
influence.
country.
What was that?
I feel more safe in my country.
I
Your
hear
country
that,
sucks. The economy
actually.
sucks. You guys are being taken
I
over
hear
by
that.
Indians.
Thank you. For
Like you
saying
guys
that.
are literally getting
Oh,
destroyed
God
by
forbid.
Indians. Canada, the dollar
Indians.
sucks. Like it's like what is it? $60 on a dollar for the U.S. Like you
Yeah,
got your
60
country
bucks.
blows. So and that's a perfect example of what I mean. Because here's the thing: women got into power in Canada. You guys allowed mass immigration. Now you guys are getting completely fucked by Indians.
But-
Canada's gonna be unrecognizable in 20 to 30 years with foreigners and mass immigration.
But to be fair,
And women vote that shit in mass immigration and all that other stuff.
yeah, man allowed this to happen though. To be fair, at very tall
I
levels.
just
You're
said
too
that I
into
was
politics.
feeling more safe.
You're
in
too
my
into
country.
society. Like
I'm
you
too
care
into society?
Too much about what the world has going on.
I'm just not a retard.
And then like thinking about that women have to be in the back in the kitchen. Like
Yes.
that's just
Sorry,
Precisely.
into the mic, please. Into the
and
mic.
I don't want to fucking work.
really
I'd rather
inconsiderate.
be in the kitchen.
And
It's inconsiderate.
you should really give people like women the ability.
Let me ask you a question.
to
Would you rather massage
think
random niggas for money,
and-
or would you rather have a husband that loves you and take care of you?
I
and pay-
don't plan
pay-
on
and
massaging
take care-
men,
I
as
know.
I said.
I know you don't.
But
But that's what I'm trying to say. Would you prefer to have a family?
I want my own money. Period.
Why are you yelling?
Why are you
I'm
yelling?
sorry.
What was that?
No, 'cause,
Erratic.
like,
Erratic.
You
Calm
just
your
come
emotions
out
down.
like,
It's a debate.
Yeah.
What
Would
was
you
that?
prefer?
Sir.
Would you prefer
Relax.
to have a guy
Not scared of you.
pay all your
Relax.
bills and you have a family, or else, or you know,
Man, pay all my bills so he could choose when the fuck I eat too.
Heart.
how do you choose
Nah.
how you eat if you are
Nah,
getting the
because
food
a
paid for
man,
you?
the same way he pays all the bills, the same way he could take the fucking money away and not let nothing be in my name, the house not in my name, the car.
How do you choose
Nah.
how you eat if you are
Nah,
getting the
because
food
a
paid for
man,
you?
the same way he pays all the bills, the same way he could take the fucking money away and not let nothing be in my name, the house not in my name, the car not in my name, nothing in my fucking name, but he pay everything.
Number
like,
one,
that's everything.
men
No.
don't really end relationships. Normally, men don't end relationships. It's women that end relationships historically.
Good, because men love to fucking overplay their part.
I
They
think that
love
depends
to
on the type of
So you
over
just defeated
dominate
your
and
last
everything
argument.
I say is what goes. No, I have my own fucking mind. I feel how I feel. I said what the fuck I said.
And that's the problem. You feel what you feel.
Nah,
think that
nah,
depends
because
on
our
the man, babe.
emotions
Who hurt you?
lead and guide us in
Men
our
hurt- men hurt
life.
refresh.
What
Men.
how we feel, where the fuck we plan on going in the world, what we plan on doing. If you're not fucking happy with that, what the fuck are you doing in life?
All
Why
right,
are
all
you
right.
wasting
Man's
your
gonna make
time?
sure
Why
you're
are you
happy,
wasting
though.
people's time?
Okay,
You walk around miserable. You feel how you feel, and then you wonder why you get the energy you get, and you give the energy you give, and it's just a cycle. And then
See-
nobody fucking knows. Oh,
All right. So, do you think like making
deep.
decisions based on emotion is intelligent?
I
It's not.
think
It's not. I'll answer
there's
for you.
a
It's not.
balance to
There's no
everything.
balance. It's not.
There is.
Okay, so
There
making
is.
decisions
This
on
world
temporary
runs on a
feelings
balance.
is foolish.
Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, it's all a balance. There's a balance to everything.
It's fucking earth science, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yo,
man.
where did that
Like,
come
what,
from?
what are we
'Cause-
talking about here?
That's
You-
crazy
'cause,
talk.
like,
What are we
it
talking
all
about, man?
adds into each
Precipitation,
other, like,
condensation.
yes,
Bro,
like
she-
the
she's
cycle
in science
of
class.
water.
Bro.
Yo,
It,
that
like,
was funny.
it's
Science
all
class?
a motherfucking
Okay, we can move on, man.
balance.
Bro, bro.
We get some chats here.
Making decisions based on emotions is the most retarded thing you can ever do. Now, here's the difference. When men make decisions on emotions, they go to prison.
You go to jail.
Because they're like, oh, this nigga said this about me, and they fucking shoot him and kill him.
No, they
The
go to
difference
prison
is
because
that,
they don't know how to control their emotions.
That's the same thing
That's the
he's saying.
same thing.
They don't know how to make the right decisions.
That's the point.
He
And
just said
no,
that.
that's not the point, because at the end of the day, we're raised differently. And some people have more morals than others. There's a yes and no, there's a right and wrong, and most people choose to go the wrong fucking way. You could feel how you feel, and you don't have to act out.
Listen, Neon, you're wrong. Just admit you're wrong, bro. Let's just move on, bro.
Yeah,
You could
like,
feel
I
how
mean,
you feel.
like,
You don't have to
emotions-
fight about it. You could disagree. It doesn't have to be a fight.
all right,
It doesn't
making-
have to get
making
physical. It doesn't
decisions-
have to be a war
making
over fucking
decisions-
oil.
Making decisions based on emotion is the most foolish thing you can ever do.
Everyone
this
makes
is-
decisions off of emotions.
Yes, but men are far less prone to do that than women are.
Stop
and
the
this
cap.
is precise. What?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Stop
I've
it.
met plenty of
Get some help.
feminine men. For real. In real life.
Yeah, and where do those
Off
guys
the
go?
internet.
They don't really
Raising
go
a
far, do
single
they?
home,
Those guys don't
a
typically go
single-parent
far.
home.
Those guys typically don't go far. The people that tend to do better as guys tend to be a bit more stoic. They're able to make they're able to make decisions from a rashly founded position, and they just know what they're doing for the most part, right? Being erratic and emotional in your decision making is going to lead to problems as a guy. This is how you end up in jail.
As anyone.
Yeah, but when women, see, the difference is with women, we allow female erratic emotions. Like, it's completely socially acceptable for women to be emotionally erratic. You can break down crying in the middle of a store and someone's going to come and comfort you. If a dude starts breaking down crying randomly in a store, niggas are going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Well, we're in a new age. Fuck
there-
that.
What?
Like, you need to stop thinking that. Like, that's not the truth.
That is the truth.
People will ask you if you're okay, if you're open to being asked if you're okay. I've asked somebody if they're okay in the middle of the hood, and they were like, bitch,
Okay.
what the fuck you bothering me
All right,
for?
look.
Do you feel what
look,
I'm saying?
You gotta understand that the world doesn't revolve around you. Just because you're compassionate and you might say, "Oh, this random guy's crying in the street. Let me ask him how he's doing." Most people are not gonna go up to them and ask him. They're gonna think something's wrong with this guy.
Yeah,
there's
even
very
me.
little space for men that can't control their
A
emotions.
lot of people
okay?
walk
That's
around
just how
not
it is.
caring about another's emotions, period. So
But it
the
is
fact
true.
that you say
men having emotions is not normalized. So when it does
amongst
present,
men.
yes. So when it presents itself, it's more so like a trigger versus like,
It's
let
the
me
men's
comfort
fault.
you.
Because y'all do it to
I don't
yourselves.
think it's that having emotions. It's like there's a limit to it. Like you don't
The
need
point
to
I'm trying
act
to make
crazy.
is
They just
that
can't show
women's decisions are heavily influenced on their emotions. For men, we have an ability to make decisions that might not necessarily be as centered on our emotions. This is extremely important when it comes to being pragmatic, running a business, making laws, making, deciding difficult
act on
things,
emotions.
etc.
Got it.
When women get into positions of power, you guys say, "Oh, I feel bad. Let's let more immigrants in. I feel bad. Let's lessen the laws and let's let people go ahead and be able to commit crimes and get less time." Like, women create problems when they get in positions of power because they're emotionally
I don't
based,
agree with any of that.
right? And your emotions fluctuate all the time.
Also, you got periods as well. When you on your period, also that affects your skills as well.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
serious.
fact.
Period
So
pains
it's
are real.
like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like women are just not designed to lead. And the thing is that none
Yeah.
of you want to be with a guy that's gonna say, "Oh, you go ahead, babe, you be the boss." None of y'all even want that. So it just doesn't work. It doesn't
Please
work.
do.
But I think that
You want to lead your man?
do I
You want
want
to lead your man?
Do I want to lead my
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
Lead your man, yep.
No, if I'm with a man, he can do what he wants to do to be
But
feel
that's,
like man.
that's what he's saying though.
Yeah, I said I support that.
Okay.
I agree with him.
Awesome. Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. Yeah, some chats here, fellas. We'll start here. Jock, damn, Death 304 on the podcast. What world?